This was the week where Britney Spears told the judge and the world that she wants her conservatorship controlled by her father, Jamie Spears, to end without any conditions. Britney says she's been subjected to treatment akin to human trafficking. She can't see friends or go to AA meetings, and she wants to get married and have a family, but she has an IUD, and that the team of doctors who control her, apparently, will not let her remove that IUD. Listen to more of what she says. This is the audio. Part of the audio from it.
After I've lied and told the whole world I'm okay and I'm happy, it's a lie. I thought I said that enough. Maybe I might become happy because I've been in denial. I've been in shock. I am traumatized. Fake it till you make it. But now I'm telling you the truth, okay? I'm not happy. I can't sleep. I'm so angry, it's insane, and I'm depressed. I cry every day, and the reason I'm telling you this is because I don't think how the state of California can have all this written in the court documents from the time I showed up and do absolutely nothing, just hire with my money another person to keep my dad on board. Ma'am, my dad and anyone involved in this conservatorship and my management who played a huge role in punishing at me when I said, no, ma'am, they should be in jail.
Wow. Okay, so she is basically talking about one of the themes throughout this is that, so it's like even to get the conservatorship dropped, she has to get checked over by a bunch of doctors and therapists, etc. And she's like, no more, because I jumped through every single hoop, and I've talked to a million people against my will about my state, and I'm done with it. So it's a very different Britney. And if you guys haven't seen the documentary Framing Britney, you definitely should. It's on YouTube. It's great. It's like an hour. And a lot of people are jumping on the hashtag Free Britney, and including one sort of unlikely bandwagoner, which is Us Weekly. Us Weekly tweeted this, hashtag Free Britney, with a bunch of photos from a rally, I think, in Los Angeles, to free Britney. Yeah. And people on Twitter rightfully pointed out, Us Weekly, you guys have been making billions from the downfall of Britney Spears. Here's just a sampling of the many magazine covers featuring Britney. Sick! Exclamation mark. Britney the Bridezilla! Exclamation mark. Help me. Britney out of control. Time bomb. Britney storms out. Did she betray him? I mean, it's endless. It's like, damn. People are calling out Us Weekly. Shit is real.
What kind of world do we live in when Us Weekly is getting canceled? Cancel culture's gone too far.
Dude, this is the title of your new special.
Us Weekly's getting canceled? Yeah. I've been thinking that the title of my next album should be Old Man the Movement, but
The Old Man in the Movement?
It's just Old Man the Movement.
So is that a bowel movement? Probably.
Yeah, probably. So the people don't yes, of course, Free Britney. I feel like people don't understand how insidious conservatorship is, and the idea of conservatorship is that there are people who are a threat to themselves or others, who are unable to accept treatment.
Yeah.
And so in order to protect them from being a threat to themselves or others, they are involuntarily placed under control of someone else. And in San Francisco, we have politicians who are actively promoting conservatorship as a solution to homelessness, and people are like, yeah, look at those homeless people not accepting shelter. They need to be conserved. They didn't write Piece of Me or Toxic. They can't sell out the MGM Grand. Come on, homeless people, dance a jig, wear some sparkle. If you don't want to be conserved, then we'll care about what's happening to you. So,
ooh, that's very true. No, but she has said, I mean, to her credit, it's not like she hasn't tried to draw a wedge in they're the mentally ill people and the homeless and me. She's very much conservatorships overall are fucked up. I don't know if she's necessarily allying herself with sort of usually who is put under conservatorship, but at least she's not saying I'm normal, blah. She's basically like, look, I probably do need therapy, but I also agree, like therapy, one, isn't a reason for conservatorships. And number two, I need to have control of my money.
Right. But as long as you're talking about it, you know who should be conserved is Joe Manchin, because he is a threat to himself and others. He's clearly not able to make, rational decisions, and needs to be. I'm not saying he should be executed.
Squaddled.
He just needs to be out of harm's way.
Yeah, and I think we could just squaddle him, which is like shimmy him. It's the only way I could think of, like mushing him into like a little sparkly leotard to dance, toxic, where he could just like squaddle his waddle, and then Manchin should have a residency in Vegas. It could be at Circus.
Oh my God, that's such a dumb residency. The thought of I'm imagining Manchin, like, do you remember that night we spent in Vegas?
You and me? Yeah, NATO and I did a union gig in Vegas. It was fun.
We did a union gig, Frantifa. We did a show. They flew us out, they put us up, we did the gig, and then we were like, well, we have a night to kill in Vegas. Let's go fucking Vegas it up. Mm-hmm. And so then, like, we were just wandering the strip and drinking and whatever. And like around 1 o'clock in the morning, things got real creepy. Like, do you remember people were getting carried out of bars on stretchers? And then there were the buskers trying to get us to take the stretch limo to the.
This is such a funny. This is such a funny story. This is a long story.
I just remember the guy telling us about something about midgets, and he was like, "Come on, man, fucking release. You could do that. Fucking release the midgets." And
NATO keeps, because this guy was like, "Come on, you can come into this limo. We go to the strip club and they're midgets and whatever." And NATO's like, "Sir, first of all, what are the working conditions of said little people?"
I had questions about the logistics.
And number two, what are the little people for? And he was like, just like a fucking release. And we were like, just gaping mouth open, like, are you seriously saying that to us?
We're good on that, man. And so anyway, Joe Manchin, fucking release, Circus. October 2021.
I think it's just release. No fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks so much for watching the Bitchuation Room podcast live stream. And while you're here, why don't you just subscribe to this channel? I promise it'll be good.